So what if you have this equation? How are you going to find its roots using the completing the square process? So let's find out how. Okay, for the solution, we have it here. So since we have 2x squared minus 8x minus 15 equals 0, as you can notice or see here, we have numerical coefficient in our first term which is greater than 1. So we have 2x squared here. But for us to find its perfect square trinomial form, there should be no number or no numerical coefficient in our first term that is greater than 1. So we should make the numerical coefficient in our first term equal to 1. So for that, we will divide both sides of our equation by 2 here. So since we have 2 on our first term, so we have 2x squared minus 8x minus 5 divided by 2 divided by 2. So what will be left is 2x squared divided by 2 is x squared, negative 8x divided by 2 is negative 4x, and negative 5 divided by 2 cannot be because there is a remainder, so we will just write it as fraction negative 5 over 2. So 0 divided by 2 is 0. And now we will transfer negative 5 over 2 or apply the addition property of equality. So it will give us x squared minus 4x plus the blank space here equals 5 over 2 since it is negative. If we're going to manipulate this, it will give us the opposite value of its sign, which is positive, plus the process as you can still remember from the previous example. So we have applied here the process of the quantity of b over 2 raised to 2, same as through here. So we have 4 or negative 4. Since we have negative 4 here, negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2, same as through here. So we have negative 2 raised to 2 is 4, same as through on the other side of our equation. Next, the factors of this side is the quantity of x minus 2 times x minus 2. So we will, on the other side, we will add the terms which are 5 over 2 plus 4. So we have it in this way. So we will just get the common denominator, which is 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1 times 5. 5. 2 divided by the denominator of the whole number, which is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2 times 4. We have 8. So 5 plus 8 is 13. So before this process, we have x minus 2 squared equals 13 over 2. So in order for us to eliminate the square here or the exponent, which is 2, we need to do this process. We will do some extraction of square roots. So we have this way: square root of the quantity of x minus 2 squared is equal to the square root of 13 over 2. Don't forget the positive and negative. So what will be left on the other side of the equation is x minus 2. Since the the exponent 2 is already eliminated, so we have x minus 2 equals positive and negative or addition or subtraction, square root of 13 over 2. So in the world of algebra or mathematics, laging tandaan class na wala dapat radical symbol sa denominator. So kasi ang square root of 13 over 2 is also written as square root of 13 over square root of 2. So dapat sa ating denominator wala kang makikitang ganyan. If so, kailangan mong i-apply yung rationalization process. Rationalization. Ang rationalization process is a process of eliminating the radical symbol in our denominator by multiplying the upper corner, in the lower corner of your expression by a factor of the radicand that will make it as a perfect nth root of whatever number you have there. So we have here 2. So what will you multiply to 2 to have a number that is a perfect square? So that is 2. But take note, if we have here square, we should also use square here. We will not use cube root, fourth root, or whatever type of root. So we will have a uniform index. So we will multiply square root of 2 on our numerator and also in our denominator. So we have square root of 13 times square root of 2 is we have square root of 26. Square root of 2 times square root of 2, we have square root of 4. So you can also write square root of 26 over square root of 24 in same way as this. Yung isa lang yung kanilang radical symbol. It's just the same. So we have now 2 plus and minus square root of 26 over 2. Square root of 4 is 2. Can you follow? Yes, very good. So next, we will now separate the operations. We have here addition, we have here subtraction. So we have x is equal to 2 plus the square root of 26 over 2. You can do it in this way. You can have this answer, but in some other authors or book, you can proceed until this process. So we will add now the two terms. So we will just get the common denominator, which is 2. 2 divided by 1. Where is 1? That is the denominator of a whole number. Lahat po na whole number, merong denominator na 1. So we have 2 divided by 1 is 2 times 2 is 4. So 2 divided by 2, 1 times square root of 26. We have it here. So we have 4 plus square root of 26 over 2. Same as through on this side. So, ang pinagkaiba lang nila ay ang operation sa gitna, subtraction.